Hi, everybody. Ron W. Smith here. I'm going to teach you about backward walking guided visual meditation technique. Okay, guys, check this out. So, think baseball or think cricket. Actually, it's more like cricket. Basically, you have two bases. You have home, we call it destination, and then you have, home is called home, and then you have destination. Destination is like where you're going. It's like second base, you know. Yeah. So anyways, so you're going to start at home, you're going to go to destination, you're going to walk backward from home to destination, and then when you get to destination, you're going to stop, you're going to have a moment of reflection, reverence, excitement, celebration, like a moment, you know. And then you're going to go from a destination back to home. And that's a trip because you're going back. You're going to see everything you missed walking backwards that you normally would see walking forwards. It's kind of cool. It puts you on it's like a little, it's better than drugs, man. It's better than drugs. Put you on like a psychedelic journey without psychedelics. How cool is that? Yeah, so there you go. Let's see. Now you can do a variety, that's the basis of it. You can do a variety of ways. We have I have one strategy that I use, or modality, whatever you want to call it. Basically what you do is you take something heavy, something you're struggling with, and you put it on a piece of paper. You get that energy into a thought form, in word form, I mean. Well, thought form becomes word, thoughts become words, obviously. You gotta think it before you can write it down, right? Well, I guess you can even just write it down. You don't have to even think it. Make it in word form, okay? You want to put it in word form. Of course, it helps to put thoughts into it as well, because you're stimulating more parts of your spirit. Anyways, so you write that down, and then, maybe you feel some negative energy towards that. That's good. You might be some convoluted, like, stuff going on. That's fine. That's actually good. That's, obviously be gentle with yourself. We don't want to trigger you and you're like screaming and stuff, obviously bring up something crazy. But yeah, anyways, you put that in the thought word form, get on a piece of paper, and then you can set that down at home. You can walk away from it. It's kind of a cool, like, esoterical trip, if you will, because you're like literally walking away from the thing you're struggling with. You know what I mean? The thing that's causing you havoc, the thing that's driving you nuts. So anyways, you get to walk away from it, go on this little journey. See, you're going on you're like leaving your problems at home. You're going on a journey. You know what I'm saying? Going for a drive. Backwards drive to destination. Now make destination something kind of cool. I recommend something special in your mind. You know what I mean? Something that's kind of like a sacred spot for you, or something that's kind of cool. Maybe a special tree, maybe a special place in your house. Maybe your teddy bear. Whatever it is, you want to have something. If you can just do backward walk. If you're stuck in your house, thank you COVID. Thank you COVID. Anyways, you can. So it's all like a mental thing. The more physical you are, the better, because you're doing mind, body, spirit. Body, get that body going. I mean, you're getting some health going, walking around. I mean, how cool is that? Walking is good for you. It's always good. Now you've got the body going. Now we got the mind going. We're doing something backwards. It's freaking hard, so our mind's going. And then of course we got our spirit going, because it's spirit. You can't put spirit in words, right? Spirit is spirit. It's just there. I don't know how to quantify spirit. So anyways, there you go. So yeah, bros and sisters, and other genders, LGBTQIAs. Check this out, man. I am in Preston, Idaho. This is going to be home base. Look at that, I'm making a base. See, guys, we're getting ourselves in a state of play. Remember when you're a kid, man, you freaking like you play. Hey, do you want to come play? Hey, Jimmy, you want to come play? Hey, Billy, we're playing. Then we grew up, we thought, oh, playing's for wussies. No, you want to hang out. I'm a teenager now. Why don't you come hang out? I can't play. That's sorry. I'm old school. I'm an Xer, so the word G-A-Y was like a regular word, but I know that's offensive now, so I gotta clean up my act. Apologize for that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's lame, that's wussy, that's sissy. You can't play. And then then we grow up, become adults, and then it's like, if you're like how I was, you're like, oh, I'm too busy to play, I'm gonna work. I had a really cool experience I want to share before we start this, guys. A few years ago, just kind of like at my wit's end, midlife crisis kind of situation, and I'm like, You know, just like you're kind of like, ugh, screw it, you know? What am I living for? What's the point? And I remember I was living in this apartment by myself and go outside. Guess what I see? I see like the water running down the creek, down the, not the creek, but the, what's it called? Actually, I have it in my archive videos, guys. It's pretty raw. If you guys want to see some like raw stuff, see some raw, cringeworthy, like freaking, but real stuff, shoot me an email. Basically, anyways, I went and played in the water. I just had a very spiritual experience, liberating experience. I realized, you know, I remembered experience when I was a kid. I remember playing in the water, and my mom telling me, "Hey, you gotta get back in the house." And I was all upset because I want to keep playing in the water because water's awesome. You can like watch it stream down, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get old. When I get older, I'm gonna have my own house. I'll do my own thing. I'll turn the hose on every day, and I'll play in the water. And mom can't stop me, you know. So it was like a, you know, one of those moments, right? Childhood memories. And you know, I grew up, and you know what? I couldn't remember ever playing in the water since that day, ever. And I was like sitting there, and that day, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, bro, what'd you do to yourself? You know, I was talking to the inner child, you know, like, yo, man, we fought so hard to grow up, and now look, I didn't even play in the water. Like, what the heck am I doing, you know? Talk about, you know, one of those, like, I don't know, one of those kind of movies. Life awakening, you know, the hero, like, finds peace finally or something, you know? So, anyways, cool stuff. So that's what backward walking can do for you guys. It can kind of like reconnect you. You're struggling with stuff. This is it, man. Well, you don't need to be struggling. This is self-help. We should do this every day. So anyways, here we go. Back to the routine. So home base. And then guess what we got up here, guys? Guess what celebration place is? I'm in Preston. Anybody know that famous Preston movie? Gosh. Oh, idiots. That's right. It's Napoleon Dynamite's house, man. I'm backward walking from here to Napoleon Dynamite's house. So we're gonna stop this video, and I will show you on the next one what you see. So we'll see if I throw this in a series or something for you. But just do a search on my YouTube channel. If this is like if you're from the future, do a search through my YouTube channel and find the next videos you can watch this series. I'll try to make it as findable as possible. So enjoy the content, guys. I'll tell you what happens.